I'm Tia Borden with MiningIR, and beside me is Brandon Rook, CEO of Silver Valley Metals. Brandon, thank you so much for joining me today.
Very nice to be here.
Are you enjoying the Miami heat?
I am. Feeling the sweat right now.
I know, it's toasty. Can you give us some insight into the company?
Yeah, Silver Valley Metals. It's been around, I guess, reincarnated, let's say, in the last 18 months or so. We've put together a project in northern Idaho in the Silver Valley, therefore the name, about 14 months ago now. Okay.
Brandon, what's Idaho like as a mining jurisdiction?
Idaho is regarded as a top mining jurisdiction in the world. The Fraser Institute in 2020 regarded as the #1 jurisdiction in the world in policy perception. It's mining friendly. It's focused on mining.
Good infrastructure?
Excellent infrastructure. Where we are located in the valley, Silver Valley, is got a very long history of mining since the late 1800s.
And specific to silver? Or
silver
other
specifically. Mm-hmm. There's also base metal rich, zinc, lead, some copper. We are positioned, been able to consolidate this project next to the Bunker Hill mine, which is one of America's largest underground mines, silver, zinc, and lead.
Brandon, what are some catalysts that investors should be aware
of? For this year, we've, like I said, we put together the project at the end of 2021. In 2022, we had our first opportunity to get on the project, do our exploration, and feel like it's been a very successful year.
Yeah.
This project's, again, it's never been explored with modern technologies. We have really developed 7 major target areas within a fairly small
amount of time.
Small amount of time, and also in a small area, relatively speaking, 3 kilometers by 2 kilometers. We have 6 historic mines on the project, but beyond that, we found new target areas. We're rolling out press releases now.
So you've already
as we speak.
You've already had success.
We are getting exploration of success, we believe. Now the catalyst being on this project, we will be drilling this for the first time and scheduled in mid-year.
Okay.
2023.
So lots to look forward to for the coming year as well.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what separates you from other junior mining companies?
Well, I think where we're positioned. This area again has been very prolific in mining and the silver, zinc, lead, etc. But this project itself has been dormant for about this area of the Silver Valley for over 40 years, based on extenuating circumstances. That being, it was an environmental issue, and it's gone through some rigorous cleanup, and like I said, over 45 years it was shut down. So we've had an opportunity to come in and be the first to come and explore this area once again. It was held partially by ASARCO, owning the Page mine, which was a top 10 producer in the Silver Valley. Now that mine stopped. It was still in mineralization when they halted operations back in the 1970s. Again, it was never consolidated, this whole project area, by one company. So we're the first over in 100 years to consolidate this. So that's one separation, I suppose. And then being able to explore this with the modern technologies that it's never had that opportunity to do.
Do you think the modern technology will start to become more universal and more companies will?
Well, people are doing that today. That's what they're doing. I mean, this is just, these are all mines, and the way they mined previously, they just would follow the vein structures and go deep. But anything that's covered or you can't see, they didn't have the capabilities really to discover. What we've been able to do is apply a lot of this, and the results coming back through the geophysics combined with the geochemistry, the surface programs we've done, the mapping and so on, really really starting to generate almost bullseye targets in our mind. And things that were never drilled previously. We're in an area that's been, like I said, it's where majors have started. Companies such as Hecla and Coeur, we're next to the Bunker Hill. And that's a big iconic mine. Look, they again, this is a small area, relatively speaking. It's a 35 kilometer long stretch, and you have major mines here. But this end of the Silver, this project area has never been fully explored, mainly because it's never been owned by one company, and to look at it as one large project versus multiple little segregated projects.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look, we're in a tier 1 jurisdiction with a potential project that's built other major mining companies down the road, let's say. Of course, we're a very small company, but we're in the right place where we know the mineralization is there, and there's a lot to build off of.
Now, you've shared a lot of information, and outside of the obvious reasons you just explained, why should investors invest in you?
Well, I think this is really kind of a beginning stage in this company. It's where the founders are invested in at this stage, at this value. We've done a lot of the legwork. We've put the project together. We've done a lot of the exploration work at the same value, really, that everyone is invested in at this time. So it's going to be exciting later on this year when we're going to have the opportunity to finally test all these targets. And I think with the success with the drill bit, it's going to change the value of this company.
Brandon, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.